technique is wearing out. My technique is wearing out. I can't play it as well as I played it the first time on the other team. The Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto #1 in B flat minor. I take the main melody in the first part of the concerto and do my own variations on it. What? Huh?
Yes.
And Tchaikovsky and the Grieg and the Schumann and the Mendelssohn, those are, and one or two of the Saint-Saëns Piano Concerto. But the one that people seem to like the best is the Tchaikovsky. And so anyway, but now what do I play?
Yay!
This
Bravo.
is the second time I have played these pieces since I've been here at Tommy and Chrissy's house, and my technique was kind of worn out in these tapes that were just made. You'll have to excuse all the errors and skipping of floats, but it was the best I could do, and I don't care what any of you think. I think it was perfect.
Thank you. And it's November 30th.
November 30th, Tuesday, 10 minutes to 5, November 3rd p.m., November 30th, the year of our Lord, 1993. That age is excellent.
She's never had a piano.
Very good, Howard. Keep up the good work.
Yay! Nice.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Command performance for this encore. I am giving it and I'm going to play it. However, I may not perform it so well because it was a demand that I play it. So any errors or mistakes or forgetfulness is the fault of Tommy and Chris and Holly and Sally and Ben and the Holland. Never played another piano. I have never played to a poorly in my entire life. That's because the atmosphere at Tommy Gotfredson's house isn't commendable. It doesn't give you a comfortable feeling at the piano. And other than that, the food was always fair. They were afraid to cook a meal themselves because of my criticism of their food before. And so they ordered out some sweet and sour pork to a Chinese restaurant that is down the street about 50 miles.
Oh, hey Jack.
That's